So this is another video, no story time video. And the second incident was at this other mall. And so I actually go into the girls' bathroom first because I was beat for the guys and I didn't want to go through the incident. So I walk into the girls' bathroom, but every fucking toilet is always used. It's gross in there. Don't go into the girls' restroom if you're a boy. It's really nasty most of the time. But all the stalls were like taken, and so I was like, I really have to go. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I need to go now. And so I head to the bathroom right next door to the guy's bathroom. Walk in there. I try to hit a stall in the back. 2 stalls. Hit that one, locked. Hit that one, locked. I really have to go at this point, and I'm like freaking out. Like, there's nobody in here. All right, so I'm gonna fucking do this shit. I'm gonna do the urinal because I have to pee. I really have to pee. I hate peeing in front of people because people start judging me, but I really had to pee. So I hit that urinal. I, start doing business. I'm going. And as soon as I'm about to start the business, 3 guys walk in. 3 random guys walk in. There's only 3 stalls. I'm in one of them. And then the 2 locked ones are locked because there's someone in there. And so the other 2 take the other 2. Mind you, I think these 3 guys are together because, they walked in at the same time. But the 2 who were in the stalls right next to me did their business. Didn't look twice. They did what they gotta do. And then the 3rd guy was standing behind me waiting for me to finish. Okay, so the 2 finished. They walk out. They didn't even fucking wash their hands. They literally flushed the toilet and walk out. So now there's these 2 stalls open and ready for anybody to use. The guy's still waiting behind me. So I could finish. And there's 2 fucking stalls. Like, go get one right now. Anyways, I finish, flush the restroom, start washing my hands. He gets into the urinal where I was at, does his business, flushes it, comes up to wash his hands. I'm drying my hands at this point, and there's no fucking paper towels, and so I have to wait there until the blowing thing that like literally is like it's drying my hands, but it like takes forever to dry my hands. Ecosystems, whatever. I'm here waiting for my hands to dry, and he comes up, tries to wash his hands. By tries, I mean he turns on the faucet, sticks his hands under there, closes the faucet. That's it. No soap, no nothing, no lather. Alright? I'm still finishing drying my hands, and he looks at me and says, if I'm busy. Literally looks at me and is like, are you busy? And I was like, I'm drying my hands. Like, what do you mean? Am I busy? He's like, yeah, are you busy? And I was like, my friends are outside. I don't know what you mean by are you busy? He then has the nerve to ask me if I wanted to blow him in the stalls. I tell him no, and then I say they're locked. And then he says they're not locked. So he gets under the stall, unlocks it, and there's no one in either one of them. Nobody. There's nobody in that one. There's nobody in this one. And so I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, I had to pee, and I had to embarrass myself right there in the fucking urinal, and these 2 stalls are empty. There's nobody in there. They're just locked. Oh, damn. Anyways, he tells me that they're locked because they're out of order. And I was like, there's no sign that says they're out of order. There's nothing that it says they're out of order. And he says, well, they are. Do you want to come in and suck me off? And I said, no, I'm not going to come in and suck you off because 1, I don't know what kind of diseases you got. And 2, you didn't even fucking wash your hands. So how am I going to know if you fucking wash your dick? You don't wash your hands, you don't wash your dick. That's how I see it, okay? So I said, no, I'm not. And I walk out. He has the nerve to pull me by my shirt and say, I'm going to snitch you out. What do you mean by snitching me out? I ain't doing nothing wrong. I still have a penis. I'm allowed to be in the guy's restroom because I have a penis, okay? So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tell the security guards to come take me out of here because, like, who do you think you are? Like, do you work here? Like, who are you? To find out he is actually one of the maintenance workers who cleans the toilets. I don't give a fuck who he thinks he is at this point anymore because he just, 1, made me mad by pulling on my shirt, thinking that I'm just gonna, get down on my knees and suck him off because he's gonna cinch me out. No. Ain't gonna happen. I ain't no fucking whore to be sucking dick off wherever I see it. Like, that's not how it works. You wine and dine me, buy me something rich, and then I'll suck you off, okay? Anyways, okay. So after he decides to pull my shirt and tell me to suck him off, I said no and jet out. I'll go into the girls' restroom. He ain't gonna come in here because he don't look like a girl. So I go into the girls' restroom and I'm standing there just looking at him at the guy's bathroom. And he's looking at me and I'm looking at him. And we're just staring at it. We're staring at each other at this point, like I'm seeing you. And here comes my girlfriends. They're done. They're finished. We're about to head out. And so I tell them, we're done shopping here. Like, let's go. Like, I ain't gonna stand around having this fool probably follow me to the next fucking bathroom. I was like, let's just go, guys. And they were like, yeah, let's just go. We're done. I was like, okay, so let's go. We're walking out. I walk in front of the girls so that if he has anything to do with me, these girls can see what the fuck is gonna happen. And so I walk in front, they're behind me, and he's following us now. He's following us to our exit. And I tell the girls, I'm like, girls, fool back here is following us. We gotta be careful. I think he's trying to rape me. Like, I don't know what's happening. Let's not head to the car. Let's go to somewhere where there's so many people that nothing can happen. And so we decide to go to the food court. We grab a cookie. We're gonna eat this cookie right here. We're sitting down. We see this man and he's still following us. All right. And so from this side, from my right side, I can see a security guard heading this way. And from my left side, here comes that stupid guy trying to follow us. And so I'm like, girls, let's go. We can find the security guard. He can take us to my car. And we tell the security guard, we're like, hey, do you mind walking us to my car? We feel unsafe and, you know, like someone's following us. Like, it's just not right. And he was like, sure. Do you want to tell us who's following you? And I was like, yeah, but I don't want to tell you right now because he's actually right here and I don't want to point him out because it's going to make it too obvious. So can you just walk to my car? If he's following us, I'll let you know. He's like, sure. Security guard's escorting us out. And so we're heading out and I'm like, okay, stop. Our car is right there. I can see my car, but I don't want this fool to like know what car I'm driving. Because I'm at this point that I'm like, no shit, like this is going down. Like someone's following us. I don't know how dangerous this guy could be. Maybe he really does work for this place. I don't know. Okay, cool. Thank you, security guard. Can you wait right here? The guy's actually following us still, and my car's right there. I don't want to pull up to my car because he's right here. And he's like, sure, no problem. If you could tell me what the guy is. And then I turn around, and there's only one person in this entire hallway. Like, it's like nobody is here except for us, the security guard, and that one guy. So I turn around and I just look at him. And the security guy is like, oh, Pablo? That's not his name. But the security guy is like, oh, you're talking about that guy. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, he does no harm. He's not, no, he don't even do, no, don't worry about him. I was like, no. If you only knew what happened in the bathroom, like, you wouldn't understand why I'm scared as a bitch right now. And he's like, no, he's not going to do anything for you. This is actually his route right now. Like, he's cleaning all his things. And I'm like, well, can you put him to a different route right now? Like, I don't want him to know what car I drive. He's like, yeah, definitely. And he's like, Pablo, come here, Pablo, come here. And I'm like, oh shit, he's coming this way. Now he's looking at me like, oh, bitch, I'm about to fuck you up because you just snitched on me. And I'm like, oh, God, we're going to die. We're going to die. The security guard is just like, hey, Pablo, can you do me a big favor and can you go upstairs and get me something, whatever. He said something. He's like, it's for these nice ladies. I'm going to give him something from me. And they were like, sure. He was like, sure, I'll go get it. He does what he needs to do. And so now the security guard is like, okay, go get your car and go park it over here. And then I was like, okay, I'll go do that. And he's like, whenever he comes back, he'll give me what I'm going to give you. And then I'll take you with my golf cart. Once we're outside, he won't know where you're at. And I was like, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so I get my car. I'm like, driving really fucking fast. And I'm like, park, stay, go. And so I'm now back inside the mall with the security guard and my 3 girls. And so we're waiting there. He comes downstairs. He has this like box, and so he gives the box to the security guard, and the security guard just pulls like 3 things out of the box. He gives us each one. It's a little business card with his name and his information, so if we ever like are scared or whatever, we can call him. And on the back of my card, it says, be careful, heart, XOXO. He didn't write that shit. Like, he just gave me that card. On the back of the girls' cards, it just says XOXO, XOXO, XOXO. I'm like, did this bitch just write on all our cards? Like, what the fuck? Cool. Thank you so much. Because I didn't see it at that time. I was like, thank you so much. I flip it over and I see it. And I'm like, oh, look, be careful, XOXO. Did you write this, security guard man? And he's like, oh, no, sorry. Oh, here, let me give you another one. He gives me another one. And then I'm like, cool. So then this bitch probably wrote on them. And then So that's it. He's like, here you go. Can you go take these up there? And he was like, sure. So he took them back. And that's when the guy was like, all right, let's go take you to your car. He takes us to our car. We get in the car and we drive off. And then we never see him ever again. Next time we go to that mall, we never see him. Like, he's not there anymore. He doesn't work there. The security guard still works there. And I'm like, is Pablo still working here? And he's like, no, Pablo no longer works with us. There was an incident. We don't like to get into details. I was like, oh my gosh. What if I was the incident? What if Pablo, like, would have done something to me and then I would have been in, like, the news? Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have one more video about story times, and it's when I was working for a company. So if you want to see that video, the link will be down below. Also, you can see my previous video, my Walmart rant, when I got stalked and almost, you know, got violated at a Walmart. So I'm sorry these videos are all about shit that's happening, but you know, it's real. And you know, thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.